Hello, Internet! My name is Paige, and I'm here to share my academic research findings with you. With the holidays coming up, I decided to write about the folk legend Santa Claus for my last English 102 paper. Whenever the word Santa is mentioned, I think about the jolly, robust guy with a white beard and red coat. This image is a far cry from what he used to be. With his generous nature modeled after St. Nicholas, Santa Claus has evolved into a commercial character who is instantly synonymous with the Christmas holidays. St. Nicholas was born in modern-day Turkey in the 3rd century. At a young age, he was interested in the church, and he could always be found there. He later on became the Bishop of Myra after the death of the previous bishop in 300 AD. He traveled across Turkey, and people would flock to him for blessings. At the time of his death, on December 6, 343 AD, he was gaining popularity in nearby Europe. St. Nicholas legend became increasingly important for European expansion and eventual colonization. The Dutch were particularly fond of him, and some of his legends crossed over with the Dutch settlers when they founded New Amsterdam, modern-day New York. The Dutch's version of St. Nicholas is quite different from the modern-day Santa Claus. He is a strict old man who would never be seen in anything but his episcopal attire. He also visited on December 6th, his feast day, not December 24th. According to Dutch tradition, he would ride over on December 5th on a white horse assisted by a servant. The Dutch children would leave hay and sugar in their shoes. When the children woke up the next day, their shoes were filled with sweets. As the settlers started to get settled into their new world, St. Nicholas's austere demeanor began to soften. While researching, I discovered that 3 distinct men are responsible for St. Nicholas' evolution from grim holiday traveler to jolly gift-bringer: Washington Irving, Clement Clarke Moore, and Thomas Nast. Washington Irving shed light of the Dutch St. Nicholas in his book, Knickerbocker History, published in 1809. In 1823, Clement Clarke Moore published the classic Christmas story, The Night Before Christmas, giving St. Nicholas Santa-like characteristics. When the piece was republished in 1830, the editor gave it the title, An Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas, or Santa Claus, even though the name Santa Claus was never mentioned in the piece. And, in the late 1800s, Thomas Nast first depicted Santa as a jolly man with a white beard and red clothes. But it was still not enough to make the character iconic. When Nast died in 1902, other artists depicted their own versions of Santa Claus, and there was no more consistency. These 3 men paved the way for Santa's presence in society, but one man commercialized him. In 1931, the Coca-Cola Company commissioned artist Haddon Sundblom to reinvent Mr. Claus. Sundblom's Santa is often what first comes to mind when the name Santa is even mentioned. He drew him consistently with bright red cheeks, a red suit with white fur trimming, and of course, a Coke in hand. Starting off with one Christian saint, Santa Claus legend has become a vital part of the Christmas holiday. With the help of Washington Irving, Clement Clarke Moore, Thomas Nast, and Haddon Sundblom, Santa Claus has been coming to town for years. I hope you all enjoy hearing about such a neat part of Christmas folklore. Merry Christmas. Goodbye!